whatever we do it together.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Woo! Woo! All right, let's do this.
Man, let's go.
Hell
Welcome,
yeah.
everybody, to another
Happy
episode
Friday.
of the Core Boys. It's a lovely Friday evening for us here. We've got a pretty cool show and a very, I don't know, I guess controversial topic. Something that kind of I think needs to be talked about. That we're going to discuss tonight. Plus, we got a pretty badass beer review that we're going to be starting the night off with, so we can be sipping on that while we conversate with you, lovely people.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go ahead and jump over into chat really quick. Samantha Lee, hello. How are you doing, my dear? Thank you for coming in. Mr. Fulton, thank you for popping in, buddy. Lil Fish, thank you. Appreciate you coming in. Kimberly Ferris, thank you. Welcome. Blue Farm, hello, lady.
I think we got everybody.
Right.
What is up, everybody? Like I said, the topic at hand, it is controversial, but another incident just recently happened, and it's
getting out of control.
And it's an interesting topic. I mean, you're going to probably hear two different sides from both of us. Also, if you have an opinion, put it in the chat. Let us know. And if we have a little bit of time at the end, we'll let people up if they want to express their opinions up here as well, because it's not going to be just sports. It's going to be sports and other stuff as well. So it'll be a little mix.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little mix of everything. So, man,
hold on. Let me do this. Okay, I think
today was a good day. I always like my Fridays that I don't have to work.
It's Friday. You got a job and you got shit to do, so it's always a good feeling when
I'm still gonna partake, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's even more of a reason, I think. You know what I mean? When you come home from work, nothing better than sitting down and cracking a cold one and lighting one up, bro. I mean, come on.
And I got off work at like 5 o'clock today, and this is the first beer I've had, and that's 2 hours ago. So
yeah,
I wanted to save my belly and my taste buds for a certain beer that we're about to review. We're going to review it first, and then we can sip on it throughout the show because it is a very heavy beer. So without further ado,
yes, let's go ahead and do this, man. Yeah, I'm excited to try this.
I am too. I've been holding on to these for a couple months now, so I'm really looking forward to it. So this is the Dogfish Head Worldwide Stout. It is barrel aged in Utopia barrels, which that is a Sam Adams product. And like a Utopia barrel is like it's like a gold brass canister type thing that these beer for the Utopia beer alone, for the brass and everything. I mean, those things are a couple $100. I mean, they're pretty spendy. So this is a part of that. And it clocks in at a heavy, and my camera will focus. In fact, stop moving my arm. 17.2% alcohol by volume.
Yeah, this thing's crazy, bro. The one thing that I like about it, like you said, it is aged in Sam Adams barrels, so that's kind of cool. And the other thing that I really enjoy about this is that if you look along the side, I know it's going to be hard to see, but if you look along the side, it not only talks about the type of glass that you should drink this beer out of, which we are not using this specific glass. This glass that they are recommending is very similar to a glass. Exactly, it's very similar to a glass that you would drink a bourbon out of. Because those kind of glasses also give you a better flavor out of bourbon. But it also tells you the temperature that you're supposed to be drinking it at, the malty level, the hoppiness, and then it even gives you food that it pairs well with on the bottom. I mean, come on, guys.
Barbecue, chicken, ribs, a birthday cake. I mean,
what label have you ever seen that has that on? I've never seen that before, dude. That is really cool.
And by the way, that right there is the Utopia barrel, that pitcher, but it's just think of it as like a brass Utopia barrel.
Yes,
and
I'm very excited
that.
to try this. This is freaking awesome, man. I'm really, really stoked to try this. So I'm gonna pop the top on mine so I can let it breathe for a minute before I actually pour it.
And I'm gonna kind of talk about so the since these are so coveted with the Utopia barrels and things like that, these are very relatively expensive beer. Just for one beer alone, it's about $10 in my area, maybe a little bit more or less in different areas. But for a 4-pack of these is $40 for a 4-pack.
Yeah.
And again, it clocks in at a 17.2, so it's a heavy hitter. That is for damn sure. So like I said, I've been holding on to this for a while. I mean, they even did cool with the freaking logo. It's like wood pane, and they put it in like the brass to kind of to reflect the Utopia barrel.
And then in the bottom corner too, it's got that barrel again too at the bottom of the actual label. That's pretty awesome, man. Hey, Groovy, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in, bud.
And this is the bottle cap.
Yeah, it should be a warning label before you open it.
Oh, gas. I mean, I might be too close.
All right, I'm excited to try this, bro. I'm gonna.
All right, well, let's crack this open.
Yep.
I know a couple people have had these and reviewed these. I've intentionally not watched them because
neither have I.
I wanted to get my own opinion on it. So,
that's a good question.
So Groovy says this is going to mess you up. Well, we expect it to.
Cincinnati, Ohio. Nope. It looks like that's where it's brewed. It looks like it's bottled in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Mine didn't foam at all.
Yep, brewed and bottled in Cincinnati, Ohio, at the Dogfish Head Craft Brewery in Milton.
Yeah, mine didn't foam at all. Like I said, it's such a high ABV. There's no head on it. That is just like it dissipates in a second. That is insane.
And I even poured mine kind of like a Guinness with a little bit of force, and I still got, a millimeter of head on it, dude.
And it goes away in a matter of a second.
God, look how dark that is.
That is like jet engine fuel.
Oh, dude, it smells, man. It almost smells like a liquor.
Wow, that does smell like a.
Doesn't it?
That smells like a bourbon barrel. The wood, you get the oak, you get the cherry, the chocolate, a little bit of vanilla. But yeah, for first smell right out of the bottle, it is very heavy on the booze. You can smell the oak, the char, just nose burning, hotness from the bourbon. But it smells amazing. So you get cherry, you get vanilla, you get all kinds of stuff. Well, you're muted. Yeah, okay. Let me make sure. God, that smells delicious. Holy cow. And what up, Oji-san? How you doing, sir? Welcome.
Hey, Jimmy. Welcome in, buddy. Thank you for coming in. Man, I'll tell you what. Like, I'm sitting here smelling it, and, like, my eyes were over the top of the glass, and, like, my eyes, like, I know you're wearing glasses, but, man, like, my eyes, you could feel it, like, in my eyes, man.
It is boozy. I mean, it reeks of goodness. It reeks of like a strong, heavy bourbon. I mean, it is strong smelling. That smells, like I said, you get a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of vanilla.
Dude, it smells like it's gonna fuck me up, bro. That's what it smells like. Okay, like this shit's no joke, dude. This shit's absolutely no joke.
So here goes 17.2% right here down the gullet.
Cheers. So
cheers,
I am not chugging this, by the way.
No,
not happening. No.
Get a first sip analysis here.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
That is that is,
dude. That this whole coating just coated my entire mouth, dude. Like my whole mouth is just, I don't know. It's like a film almost, but it's a good tasting. I don't know, I can't describe it, man.
It's
kind of like when you eat ice cream, you know what I mean? And the ice cream kind of melts all over in your mouth, and you get that flavor everywhere, dude. Oh my, that was I almost, oh, man, that's freaking
So,
good, dude.
so this is,
Wow.
I mean, granted, it does look like jet fuel because it is, but it's a very thin stout. Like I said, we poured it and it was like a millimeter head, and it dissipated in seconds. It,
Hey,
it's a
Sydney,
very
what's up? Thanks for coming in.
what up, what up? But it's a very thin beer. But the first taste, right off the bat, you get the oak and the
Good.
char barrel taste. You get subtle hints of like a little bit of a chocolate, not much, but just enough to get that flavor. But like Jay said, it coats your mouth. It's just like a good mouthfeel.
But what's
It's a
funny,
light. It's
like you were
good.
saying, it's thin. So the difference between which one was it? It was the honey one, the honey brunch
Oh, the
from Martin
honeycomb.
House.
Oh, the honey brunch. Yeah.
The honey, yeah. That one right there. That one was heavy. Okay, that one was really like thick beer. Okay, and it coated your tongue with that peanut butter or with that honey flavor. This coats your mouth, but the consistency, I would almost compare it to like a red wine. You know what I mean? Like it's really thin, like a red wine is, versus heavy, like a stout is for sure. Cody, what's up, buddy? Thanks for coming in, man.
I can definitely because I mean,
do you agree though? I mean, it's definitely not a heavy stout at all.
It's like a glass of fine wine that's been just absolutely kicked up with a lot of bourbon notes and a lot of the bourbon flavor. But it is a stout, so obviously you have that chocolate, that vanilla, and the sugar and all that good stuff. But it is, you would think at 17% it would be very boozy and you wouldn't be able to enjoy it. Yes, it is a sipping beer. If you chug it, God bless you, but it is definitely a good sipping. I can pair this with like a nice cigar. You know what? I'm gonna hit it with the vape here, and I got to.
Yeah, I just have a cigarette, so I'm not doing nothing crazy, but this is a damn good beer, man. Holy shit! I can see though why it's $10 a pop. You know what I mean? Like this beer is no joke. I mean this beer is like drinking three or four Bud Lights at the same time, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like you're down in 4 beers at once with the ABV level in this thing, and the tastes are just off the chart, dude.
Yeah, the flavors that come off of this, it's just absolutely amazing. I've never had one of those Utopia Sam Adams because
neither have I.
I'm not spending the fucking money for that shit. That is redonkulous.
Yeah.
So I can't really compare that to this to see what flavor characteristics match.
Yeah.
But they've aged this very well. I can see why it's $40 a 4-pack.
Yeah.
Or $10 for a
sure.
single. I can see why. But again, even if you're not a big fan of stouts, this does have other notes in it, other characteristics, and it's a thin beer. So it's not like you're drinking a stout. It's more of a thinner, very thin wine, like bourbon wine or something like that.
See, and this even says too, like I said, on the bottle, it gives you those food pairings, and one of the food pairings is actually cake. And I can totally see that as being like a dessert beer, like after dinner, you want to have just one beer for the night. You know what I mean? You've eaten your dinner, you've got your piece of cake or your ice cream in front of you, and you crack one of these and you just have one of these. You're going to have a good night, bro. You know what I mean? Just one of those after a good hearty meal, get some steak in you. You know what I mean? Maybe some mashed potatoes and then top it off with some cake and ice cream and one of these beers. Man, I'll tell you what, we may have to do something like that. We may have to do something like that while you're here. Do a fucking.
That's it. I can find these. So if you do have trouble finding them, just
I gotta see. I'm gonna go look at my.
I can find them at my local Total Wine. So,
but if we get the 4-pack that night, we will drink 2 of these each. We will drink both of them that night for sure. So
definitely.
That night we will have a really, really, really good night. Next day may not be so good, but that night's gonna be awesome, bro.
True.
Oh man.
So you ready to get into our topic and kind of discuss it? And for the people who are just coming in, we are going to have a topic. It's not going to be just sports related. It's all going to tie in together, sports and entertainment. We're going to kind of talk about a little bit, and then if anybody has any opinions they would wish to share on the panel, we can send out links out privately, come up and share your opinions. But we're going to kind of give our take on it, kind of how we think and what we think.
Yeah, but we're going to be staying
from
on topic tonight. We're going to make sure that we're kind of, keeping everybody. If you are going to come up, please try to stay on topic so we can kind of keep the conversations rolling. But basically, the topic is it's basically just violence in the media, and not just in the media, but in Hollywood, in sports, in every aspect of our life. There's a lot of violence and fighting and things that are happening on TVs, award shows. You see all these things in the media. You see them all over the news. And so we're just going to kind of talk about it and kind of get people's opinions about it, and kind of throw our opinions out there of, what we think, needs to happen as far as the media goes and what needs to change. Because I think that it's being kind of used and abused, and I think enough is enough. So we're going to have a long conversation tonight. We are going to be up here for another, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on how far we go.
And we
Did
you
want to start off with that video first, and then we can kind of
absolutely Absolutely. So, if you've been living under a rock, you may not have heard about this, but there was a big news, right after the whole Will Smith thing. Just a couple weeks later, now you get Mike Tyson beating the shit out of some drunk kid on an airplane, and then walking off and going to a party with Ric Flair, and not a damn thing happened. So, was Mike Tyson antagonized? So, if you don't understand, so Mike Tyson they're flying on JetBlue. Some kid was drunk, asked for an autograph. Mike Tyson said no. The kid started antagonizing him, throwing water bottles at him, calling him names, putting the camera, saying, taunting Mike Tyson more or less.
But see, and that's the other question that I was going to pose to you about that whole thing too, was that you got to kind of look at it a little bit differently, because if you think about famous people, right? You're talking about Mike Tyson. Okay, this guy, everywhere he goes, he gets recognized. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to not miss. It's hard to miss that guy. You know what I mean? Plain and simple.
Sure.
So where do you, at being, a non, not, Mike Tyson, how would you deal with that? I mean, where do you draw the line when it comes to being famous? Like, look, I mean, yes, I get it. I'm famous. You're a fan. That's freaking awesome. I love you for being a fan. Thank you for being a fan. But I'm on a plane going somewhere, doing something. I'm in my private life. If I don't want to sign an autograph, or I don't want to do something specific that you want me to do based on you, you should respect that, because I'm another human being that deserves my privacy when I'm doing, flying on a plane. I mean, in my personal life. And sure. I get that, there are a certain expectation of famous people to sign autographs and do these things, but you have to remember, they're human beings. They're people just like we are, and they're going about their daily life, and they get bugged every day for this stuff. And sometimes they have the right to say no. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I would have done in the same situation. So that's kind of where I wanted to pose that, because I mean, if I was in that situation and the dude was doing that to me, I probably would have popped him one too. Because I mean, come on, man. I mean,
and it's like on this interview at the very end, there was a passenger that said, "Why in the hell would you antagonize Mike? The hell were you thinking?" And of course, yesterday we didn't really know much about this kid, and a lot of it came out today. He's like 35 years old. He's got a hell of a track record. So for Mike Tyson to do what he did the kid deserve it? Yes. Being a celebrity, do you just get up out of your seat and do you just say, you know what, flight attendants, whatever, fucking handle that shit, because I don't think they were in the air. I think they were either parked. I think it was either they were getting off the airplane or getting on the airplane, because there was not very many people. So I'm going to show you.
I think they were getting on the airplane, to be honest with you, because I actually went and I watched it. And if you watch, I mean, it looks like basically they were boarding, and this guy saw Mike boarding the plane. And that's
after a fight on a
so let's just watch it and we'll kind of go from there.
Yeah, the boxing legend was seen punching a man on a JetBlue plane. Local 10 News reporter Parker Branson is live on Miami Beach.
They'll actually talk a little bit more about it.
Yesterday at a cannabis conference. Parker, what did he have to say?
In that conference, the schedule for it had to be shaken up a little bit because Mike Tyson wasn't here because of what happened on that plane. We've all seen that cell phone video where Tyson is throwing punches. His team saying before this, though, he was being harassed and even had a water bottle thrown at him.
Woo!
Tyson
what up,
seen
Ric
on
Flair?
video alongside Ric Flair and Rick Ross at the Fountain Blue Thursday night. Tyson was at the hotel in Miami Beach for a cannabis conference just hours after he was seen on cell phone video punching a man on his JetBlue flight leaving San Francisco.
Hey.
Moments
See?
before fists start
I mean-
flying, the man was seen trash
Yeah, this
talking
kid- yeah.
Tyson.
Talk to your boss, talk to my boss.
The man who was punched, escaping the boxing legend with only a few cuts and bruises.
Boy just got beat up by Mike Tyson.
Look at him. Look at
that
damn.
way.
He got
He's
fucked
not
up.
smiling anymore.
TMZ is
Nope.
identifying the passenger as 36-year-old Melvin
Listen to his track
Townsend, who
record.
apparently has a prior criminal record. The media outlet uncovering this previous mugshot, TMZ saying Townsend has been convicted of fraud, grand theft, burglary, possession of controlled substances, and trafficking in stolen property.
You'd have to be drunk or stupid to just say anything other than hi to Mike Tyson.
yeah.
Right? You gotta be drunk or stupid,
Which
not
is
just say hi.
And not even hi. It's hello, sir.
Yeah.
Tyson's
I mean-
team saying in a
I
statement,
mean, he wasn't
quote,
really hitting him hard because he was
"Unfortunately,
punching
Mr.
over a
Tyson
chair,
had
so
an
there were
incident on
little,
a
just
flight
little
with an
quick
aggressive
jabs, but
passenger
still,
who began
know those
harassing
hands are like
him and threw
bricks.
a water bottle at him while he was in his seat.
See, and he threw a water bottle at him. Okay.
Right now,
all right,
Mike
all
Tyson
right,
is not
all right.
facing any charges, and JetBlue has not commented on this situation.
See, that's where I draw the line. Look, all right. I mean, he was obviously instigating this whole thing. All right. He obviously was trying to get a rise out of Mike Tyson. And guess what? You don't want to get a rise out of Mike Tyson. Okay. If there's one person on this planet you don't want to piss off, it's Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably get away with doing that to like a semi-famous actor or a musician, but still, if you push someone to the limit, you know,
You're
they're
talking
gonna
about a
react-
former heavyweight boxing title champion,
Yes.
bro. Like, I mean, he's gonna kill you. Like, he's got no gloves on. You know what I mean? There's no ref to stop him. Why? I mean, and literally, I mean, I think a lot of that, and unfortunately, we talked about this when we were, talking before we started, was that I think a lot of that has to do with social media. Because guess what? This guy, I guarantee you go put that on your social media page,
Yeah, I
that thing goes
guarantee it's already
viral.
on the social
Boom.
media.
All of a sudden, you're this big guy that fucking pissed. And you know what? Mike Tyson gets
He
the brunt
already
of it.
is. We're
Yeah.
sharing it, so he's already gotten fame
Exactly.
for it. But if you
That's
didn't
my
know that,
point.
now you do. So
Yeah. That's my
he's
point.
already
And
fame.
Mike Tyson, I believe, had every right to do what he did. That, I mean, I don't think I would have taken half of what he did before he almost knocked the guy out. But
I mean, that kid was lucky to be even still alert and know what's going on. But you saw him in the chair. He's like he got lit up, and he felt the effect. But if this was just some random drunk kid, no prior history, I would just say, okay, you're just a fucking tool shed for doing something stupid. This guy's track record is like a page and a half long. And I'm like, okay, you're an instigator, you're a troublemaker, you're a lowlife. You did trafficking and money violations and burglaries. And all. Okay, doesn't surprise me. Can act on, stupid. You deserve to get your ass beat in that situation. But
right.
But as a star, as a professional athlete, that your hands are considered lethal weapons. But just in general, athletes, stars, whatever. More and more physical activity is happening. They're not just saying, you know what, go fuck off. I'm out of here. Whatever. It's more of a physical altercation that is happening more and more, in my opinion. You're getting baseball teams brawling more and more. You're getting, basketball players brawl. Everything's come to violence. It's all, hey, let me beat your ass to prove a point. Yes, the media is hyping it up. Social media, they know they get attention for it.
Yep.
But should we praise them? I mean, obviously, us as Americans and us as people in general, we're trained. Oh my God, that was fucking awesome. Let's watch it, and we're gonna give them their credit. We're gonna give them the views that they're wanting. But does violence need to be? Is violence always necessary? And that kind of
I don't. I mean, I don't think it is always necessary. I mean, that's. I agree with you on that, but the same point in time is that how far are you going to have to be pushed before violence happens. You know what I mean? Like, I guarantee you that he probably told the guy to stop a few times before it came to that point. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, we're only seeing a very small piece of the whole puzzle. You know what I mean? We're not seeing everything that happened. So he may have told him, hey, look, please just leave me alone.
Yeah, because Mike Tyson could have said all kinds of things. Hey, bugger off, fucker, or get the hell away from me.
All we see is him at the very end of it. And that's the problem with, with the media and everything, is they piece things, they take things out. They don't tell you the whole story. They want to just show you, oh, Mike Tyson was hitting this kid. Well, what did he do beforehand? What did Mike say to this kid before this altercation happened? Did he tell him to stop? Did he ask him politely? And I guarantee you he did. I mean, most people that are in that situation are fairly understanding at some point in time during that time. You know what I mean? Like, they get it. But you push somebody so far, it doesn't matter who they are, you'll push somebody to that point.
Yeah. And especially, I think this kid, one, he was drunk, and two, he saw our vulnerability, because typically with an athlete or a star, you're going to see what they call like a clique or a posse or whatever with them. I guarantee you, if Mike had his peeps there with him, that you would have never seen that shit.
No,
that was some kid that saw a vulnerability and said, you know what, Mike Tyson's by himself. Let's see what the fuck I can do to get social media famous.
Yep.
And like I said, could Mike have walked away? Yes. Did he have to keep sitting there? No. I'm sure he could have gone and sat in the damn cockpit. He'd
have been like, hey, I'm gonna be your co-pilot, this pilot, and then the pilot would have been like, yes, sir. whatever you say, Mike.
Yeah, whatever you say, dude. Cockpit. Yeah, you're good.
Yep. Johnny, you got the net off, man. You got the net off. Get off the plane. Mike's taking your spot. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the pilot. I'm like, no, I'm not saying no to Mike Tyson. I'm sorry, not happening. So, but I mean, it's not. I don't know, man. Like I said, it's not even just sports, bro. I mean, it's all over it. It's all over entertainment. It's all over. You've got all these award shows that you're having all of these things pop up on, like the Will Smith incident and all these other things that are happening. You've got things happening in even single A baseball. Like there's things happening in single A ball where there's things that people are fighting. And I mean, it's just, it seems like there's too much of this, and they're letting too much of this fighting and violence occur during sporting events and entertainment and award shows and things. And they're just writing it off like it's okay.
Yeah, there should be, that's why there's officials. That's why there's, security. But like I said, we're not blaming the officials and security. We're blaming the individuals themselves. Is violence, is that the new norm now?
Yeah.
You can't just talk about it, squash out. It's all come to violence. If you have an issue, or, if there's words being said, yes, some of it is at the heat of the moment and it just happens and you snap. I get it, but it just seems like it's all violence now. It's social media wants you to see it. News outlets want you to see it. Famous people want you to see it. I mean, is that what it's come to now? Or are we just considered a violent freaking country? Like, does everybody have violence? But this right here is a guy hit a home run against a pitcher, and then a big fight ensued. But you'll see what happens. Check us out.
And the 1-2. Inside, and that hits Reed on the hands.
Oh, and this isn't it. Never mind.
A fight in front of the mound. Dugouts are clearing. Punches are being thrown.
But again, that's what I'm talking about, though, is that why is that? You know what I mean? Like this, I mean, give me a break, dude. Give me a break. Whether you're playing college ball or pro ball, that should not be acceptable.
That was not the video I was looking for. I thought that was it, but I got a notification yesterday, and I didn't clear it because I wanted to keep it fresh. But in a single A baseball game, a batter hit a home run against a pitcher, and the pitcher was taunting the batter all the way around the bases, whatever, and then the batter just went after the pitcher.
See, and like I said,
I mean, at that point,
I believe I grew up playing sports. Yeah, well, I grew up playing sports. I grew up with a father who coached sports, and I was always taught good sportsmanship. Okay, I was always taught that if you hit a home run, act like you've done it before. Don't be that jackass that flips the bat into the stands and acts like he's a hot shot. hit the fucking ball, run the fucking bases, get off the field, and act like you've done it before, like it's nothing fucking new. If you get hit by a pitch, guess what? That pitcher is trying to throw a little tiny ball into a very small area, okay? I guarantee you it wasn't on purpose. Grow up, walk to the first base. You're already on the bases. You know what I mean? Walk to the base, deal with it. Be a man about it and stop this crowd. Oh, why are you hitting me with the baseball? I'm going to come punch you. Dude, really? It's a game, bro. Figure out that these things happen in the game and deal with that fact. Be a good sport about it. You know what I mean? I guarantee you that it wasn't done on purpose. But it turned into this huge brawl over what? Something that happens in every single age bracket of baseball. Somebody gets hit by a pitch. It happens.
And no, just on, you're damn right. There's a lot of players, in sports to be commended for not showing off, not getting altercations.
Yeah.
Walter Payton was there, and that's why the NFL has the Walter Payton Award for excellence.
Yep.
He was a damn good running back. 2, he kept his mind right. He kept his nose out of the shit, and he just performed and did what he was supposed to do. It's cool that they even have that award, and they all wear it proudly on their chest every year. It's freaking phenomenal. I love that award. Like I said, there are good people, but for those bad apples that always want to fucking throw fists and always want to shoot, is violence the new norm now? I mean, is it what we're? Because now you get the war, and you're getting all this, violence through the media and social media, and you can see it on YouTube videos and TikToks and Instagrams, just like outside of ball. I mean, everything's a freaking aggressive brawl. I mean,
well, and that again, and like I said, that's
football games. I mean,
I believe that that's something that the media needs to regulate. We need to draw back from that. We need to stop showing all this crap. We need to stop, you know what I mean? Because that's why, part of the reason why I don't watch the news, because 90% of the time it's violence and negatives and horrible things that I don't really want to watch. You know what I mean? And it seems like every aspect of what I would normally do in my normal day, not including the news, it's showing up there too. It's showing up in the award shows. It's showing up in sports that I like to watch. And it's like, where does it end? Where do we finally say, okay, enough is enough? And you wanna go out and throw a punch at the pitcher? That's fine. You're done. Your contract for the rest of that year is done. You're gonna sit on the bench for the rest of that year, and then at the end of that year, we're gonna revisit it, and then you maybe be able to play the next year. Stop babying these professional athletes. Stop treating them like they're special. Look, yeah, you're good at a sport. Okay, I get it, but that does not give you the right to do whatever you want to do when you're out on that field. Period. You still need to have some class. You still need to act, like you're a professional. Okay. You're not a child. You're not a kid. You're not in college anymore. You are now a professional in a professional field. Okay. Act like it.
Yeah. Very true. What up, Shark? By the way, Shark, I did get your care package.
What's up, Kevin? How you doing, buddy?
I'll probably open it up here in a minute.
Cool.
Probably up here or something. I did get a little box from Shock.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and like I said, it's all about social media now, and I think it's, in my opinion, it's seen a lot more because of the technology that is at our fingertips right now, and we knew it was coming. It's here. Nothing goes unseen. Nothing.
Yeah. Well, it's just like what I was saying beforehand was that you look back at the 40s and 50s. If you're watching a live stream TV show, like, an award show or something that's live on TV, and you missed something that happened, there was no replay. There was no, I can go check it out later on YouTube and check this out. That's not how it worked. It was, you missed it, and that's it.
Gotcha. Oh, so Shark's not going to be here very long. I'm going to get that box real quick so I can open that up just right quick. I know we're kind of cutting into the programming, but I definitely want to open that real quick.
All right. Well, yeah, let's do that really quick then. But heading out to dinner. All right.
I'll make this super quick.
All this mess. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I honestly think that it's the times that we're in that started all this mess. I think a lot of it has to do with social media and the fact that you know, those videos that are the violent videos, the fighting videos, and all those kind of videos. Those are the ones that get the, you know, the million views and go viral and all this crazy shit. You know what I mean? But it's like all the other videos that, you know, aren't the violence, aren't going as viral as those videos. And I just don't understand if we've just been programmed now to just accept the violence and kind of applaud it, because that's kind of what it seems like we're doing is, you know, instead of, you know, shunning the violence, we're then taking it and spreading it on YouTube or everywhere else and just blowing it up and not actually, you know, condoning what's going on.
Now, do you think this kid? Well, I'm gonna show this off real quick. I got the brand new Steve Austin's Broken Skull lager. So a couple years ago or last year, he had the IPA.
Yeah,
came out of the lager, and Shark sent me one. So thank you again, Shark.
Oh,
so definitely go check out Shark Home Brewing.
Yes.
Yeah, I got the new Stone Cold beer. I'm fucking stoked.
What's up, Seth? How we doing, buddy?
No, what I'm gonna say is, with this guy's troubled past, again, like 35, they said, or 34, something like that, with like a laundry list. Do you think, in your opinion, he was doing it for social media, or was he just doing it out of just being a drunk?
I think he's just doing it because that's who he is. You know what I mean? It's obvious if you look at his rap sheet, the things that he's already done in the past, he's already that kind of person already. And so I think it honestly had a lot to do with, you know, who he was, and he was just trying to get a rise out of this guy. I don't think he gave two craps if his buddy was videotaping or not. You know, because obviously his friend or somebody was videotaping. I don't know if it was his friend or just somebody on the plane. But you could see that he was looking back and forth.
You can hear him say, "Hey, you talk to my agent will talk to your agent." So, I mean, obviously it was probably his friend, whatever, calling him his agent to be a little shit.
Right. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying is, like, I think he would have done the exact same thing, whether that camera was rolling or not.
Sure, Shark.
Hey, later, Shark. Have a good night, buddy. He would have done it regardless. I think he just was doing it to get a rise out of this guy, and I think he kind of, you know, he gets off on that kind of thing. You know what I mean? But I mean, that's just one instance, though, man. That's a severe case because, like I said, that was a lot of instigating on that guy's part, and he probably pushed him past the point of no return. He did, obviously.
The fact that you're talking like Mike Tyson is like really right here. Yep. And you're leaning over his seat and pointing at him and like breathing down on top of his bald ass head. You're a brave, so I'm surprised he didn't just like uppercut you from behind,
right,
and just knock his ass straight out. So he gave him a chance to back the fuck up. Right. But like I say, you know, we wouldn't have known that unless there was a camera on board. We might not even have seen the whole shit talking, but it's just it's a crazy story because, I mean, this kid walks away, no charges were filed. Mike Tyson beats some kid up and just goes off into the Miami night and goes to a party with Ric Flair and Rick Ross.
Yeah.
And not a damn thing, no investigation, no being detained for questioning. Granted, it's Mike Tyson, but still, you're involved in an altercation with a fucking just a normal random drunk Joe. And you can just go off and hang out with Ric Flair and Rick Ross. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, and that's what I was saying. I think, like I said, I think social media has kind of changed the way things are. You know, I mean, things are a lot different because of the fact that everybody walking around has a camera. You know what I mean? Every single person that has a smartphone that's walking around nowadays has a camera to record anything and everything that they see. And you look back 20, 30 years ago, I mean, unless you had a camcorder, you weren't catching shit. You know what I mean? Like, even some of the original cell phones that came out, sure, you could snap a picture maybe, but there was no video yet. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. But nowadays, you have to be, I mean, I deliver packages for a living, okay? And I have to understand that walking up to these houses, one of the things that we are taught and that I train people when I'm training people to do my job is every time you show up to a house, assume you are being recorded. Because guess what?
Or attacked.
10 times out of 10, not even 9 times out of 10 nowadays, it's 10 times out of 10. You are being recorded, and if you're not being recorded, someone is watching you. Someone's home watching you from the window. So everything's on camera now. And so that's what's changed. I think we're seeing a lot more of the things that were going on past generations. We're just seeing it more now because we have the technology to share more and more about our everyday lives.
True. Yeah, and like you say, it's not even being, not even being watched, but also being attacked as well.
Yeah.
Again, violence is key. Violence is the thing here. I know recently there was a whole Amazon thing here in Dallas. I don't know how far else it spread, but Amazon drivers were being, bombarded by a husband and wife, and they were using, violence and attacks on that. I mean, that's a whole different topic. We're talking about like the actual violence. I mean, but still, I mean, they teach you to, hey, if you're ever, bum rushed or,
Yep.
You give if someone has a gun to your head and say, "Give me the keys," fuck yeah, you're gonna give them the keys. Do what you do.
Yeah.
You're gonna get caught. Fucking have it.
The packages in there ain't worth my life, bro. Hell no.
Exactly.
You can take them.
Sorry.
They're insured. Amazon will cover them. It's all good.
Yeah.
Take it. Bye. Like, please just leave. Yeah, exactly. Just go. Just leave me my cell phone so I can call someone to come pick my ass up. You know what I mean? Don't take my cell phone. But I mean, yeah, but I think, again, like I said, I think that, and like I said, I'm trying not to go political. I'm really not. But I think that
I say, well, let me stop real
government
quick
officials, what?
Let me stop right there real quick. If anybody wants to come up and voice their opinion and have, some thoughts on this, let me know. Just put in the chat, hey, I'm interested, or put a 1 and I can send you a link. So go ahead.
Yep. I don't know. It makes me wonder sometimes if the media is not taking orders from, people and trying to keep the general public scared. You know what I mean? I mean,
well, no, I don't know if it's the media taking requests or whatever. I think it's media, social media. The point of the media is to get it out to the masses. If we can capture it, thousands of people are going to see it. If it's fierce enough, I mean, me taking a bath on a round table stream. I mean, yeah, that could have went viral, but it didn't, thank God. Right. But still, if something wants to be seen and people want to go viral, trust me, it's going to get out.
Nothing you can do to stop it.
Nonetheless, yeah.
Once it's recorded, good luck.
Yeah.
Yep. I get it.
So, but like I say, it's just.
What do you think needs to happen as far as sports
come together?
What needs to happen to change all the violence?
Like I said, right now, in my opinion, I don't like the violence. I think some of the violence is absolute petty bullshit. The basketball guys where they fucking throw bows, or football when they're ripping helmets off, trying to hurt individuals. I think it's all petty bullshit, but it's violence, and I think it's mentally in that person's mind to just do that. But I think in sports, and I think the NFL has gotten good with it. Baseball has gotten good with it. Yes, if you start a fight, if you throw a punch, if you instigate something, even if you retaliate, you're still getting fined and suspended and all that. But I mean, I can't really see a baseball player getting attacked by somebody like a pitcher being attacked by a 6 foot, Miguel Cabrera running at a pitcher. I can't picture the pitcher taking off running to the bullpen. I just can't. I mean, that pitcher's going to stand his ground, and he's going to retaliate. But does Miguel Cabrera? I mean, yes, he may have hit him on the foot or the hand or in the head or something. It's unintentional whenever a pitcher throws and hits a batter, and he it's like no, like you can tell he's upset. Like, damn it, I did not mean to do that. And yet the batter still just like, you know what, fuck you, you hit me, and attack.
Again, like I said, I think that goes to the character of the person. You know what I mean? I mean, you gotta just let it go, man. Like, just let it go. It's a sport. It happens. Deal with it. Be a man and take your base and just move on.
Right.
I think it's gotten out of control to the point where people are doing this for publicity almost. It's almost there because or just because they want to fight. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't understand, and I don't know why it's being allowed for as long as it has been allowed.
Yeah, that and they're seen as well. They're seen by a bajillion fucking people, but that's just their nature, and it's sickening. Why are we all resorting to violence? Why does everything have to be a violent ending?
Yep.
Yes, the whole Mike Tyson kid. I mean, I don't know what we're going to call this guy. I'm sure he'll get some type of name eventually, but yes, he deserved it. He was egging it on. Could have Mike handled it differently, being who he is. Yes, but you didn't. But like I said, he walked away scot-free and he was able to go hang out with his boys.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's what I thought was crazy about that. Yes, he did what he did. I was thinking, okay, they'd both be detained, questioning, yada yada yada. See a judge, but no. Mike goes off and hangs out in the Miami freaking goes out and just hangs out in the Miami night with Ric Flair. I mean, okay. But,
yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I think there's just too much of a focus on that nowadays. It really kind of drives me crazy.
True. And like I said, it definitely makes me sick to see, a petty brawls, within sports or within, and we didn't really talk about the whole Will Smith thing because it's been talked about ad nauseum, but whether it was scripted, whether it was not scripted, we will never know. Everybody's going to have their opinion. But still, if that was not scripted, was that comment, even though Jada Smith looked at you with a fucking stank eye, was that comment warrant enough for you to go up there and slap him? No.
He's a comic. He was making a joke.
Exactly. But if it was not scripted, yes, there was a physical slap thrown. But did that comment, if someone were to say that to your wife and you got the stank eye, would that comment warrant physical altercation?
I mean, probably not. Not on live television. I probably would have talked to him maybe off camera, maybe later, you know what I mean? Been like, hey, I don't appreciate what you said, yada, yada, you know what I mean? But I ain't going to walk up. And if I am going to walk up, I'm not going to walk up and bitch slap him in the face. I'm going to walk up and break his jaw. You know what I mean? I'm not going to fucking just love tap him. No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on. So either let it go or punch him in the face. Don't walk up and slap him with an open face. I mean, come on, man. Really? That's why to me, I know he's been banned from the academy, but that's why to me it made me feel like it was all a hoax and it was just a bunch of bullshit, because instead of actually punching him, he just slapped him slapped him across the face like you would. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't understand that.
And what do you think about all this? And what do you think about this violence, what it's doing to our young generation? Because they're seeing it as well. Do you think that parents are trying to say, hey, this is not okay? Or do you think they're saying, you know what? Beat their ass at all costs, give them a black eye and come home and I'll give you a treat. I mean, is violence being pushed?
Yeah.
Do you think the younger generation is being taught to be more violent?
Yeah, I completely agree with that statement. I really do. I think that social media has kind of expounded on that, allowed kids to see the things that, I would, man. Are you kidding me? I had AOL, okay? I had to wait 20 minutes just to get online, okay? You know what I mean? Yeah. It took me 20 minutes to get online, and then I was online for 20 minutes, and I got kicked offline, and then I got to wait 10 more minutes to reconnect. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like it is nowadays where everything is just at your fingertips. Even when you did have the internet, it was slow. You didn't have all the websites,
the instant upload.
Yeah. And the information that you have access to now compared to 20 years ago is just absolutely ginormous.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and that's what it is all day. Like Cody said, they see it all day on social media, so they think that that's okay and they think that's a norm. But, as a parent myself, I have to, make sure that I'm reminding my kids, look, I don't want you going out there starting fights. You know, I don't want you going out there picking on people and being a bully and doing that jackass. Now, I will tell my
But
kids
you do teach them protection. I think all of our dads always taught us protection. If
my dad
something
always
happens,
told
you know how to protect yourself.
my dad always told me, and this is exactly an exact quote from my dad. He said, "You will never start a fight, but if someone else starts a fight, you better damn well finish it."
Yep.
Period.
Exactly.
So I don't want to see you going out there and initiating shit, but if somebody starts messing with you and getting to that point, you better defend yourself. You know what I mean? Like you better have finish it. You know what I mean? Plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's again, that didn't teach me to go out and start fights. That didn't teach me to go out and be violent just to be violent. That taught me self-defense. That taught me, okay, if somebody's coming at me and they're going to hurt me or they're doing something to me and I feel the need to defend myself, then I am going to defend myself. But I'm not going to be that person that just walks up and starts something over something completely ridiculous. That's not warranted.
True. And that's the way that I was always taught as well. Hey, if someone punches you or whatever, yeah, you damn well finish it, but you're not going to be the one going out and looking for it.
No. Not at all.
But and obviously, I always taught protection as well. So if you're ever blindsided, but it's just, I think nowadays with some of the younger parents, I'm not saying all because there are shit tons of them. I think our younger generation is being taught to be violent, because of what's going on, and I think it's just going to get worse, in my opinion.
I agree.
And I keep saying my opinion because I don't want y'all to. Yeah, it's because it is just my.
Well, I mean, like I said, this that's why I said at the very beginning, this is a controversial topic, and I can tell you right now, guys, if we piss you off or upset you in any way, we are not meaning to piss you off. We are telling you our opinions about this fact. So if you get pissed off, I apologize, but you were forewarned before we started this. Like I said, we're going to have a few more of these conversations. There's a few other topics that we've already talked about, wanting to talk about, that are, again, controversial topics. And not everybody's going to agree on it. Not even me and Chad agree on some of the topics that we've talked about. And that's the point, is that we'd like to be able to, debate and discuss topics that we both see different sides of, and I think that's what this country was based around, was the ability to come to compromises. Yes, you have your two parties, but the ability to take those two parties and come together and for the betterment of the people of our country and do what is best for them. And I think that's part of the problem. I think our government's kind of gone away from that to what's best for them. You know what I mean? And that's just kind of, I think, a lot of where the violence stems from, is they want people to be violent and angry and upset about things. And I'd rather be happy and smiling, man. Life's too short to be angry, man. I'll tell you what. I like to smile and laugh 10 times more than I like to be pissed off. You know what I mean?
True.
It's crazy.
And also, everybody wants to get that. Everybody wants to be that clickable clickbait and be that viral video that everybody sees, and that's how they get their fame. But and it sucks. I mean, granted, there's a bajillion different ways to get freaking viral famous and all that good stuff. But I think now it's like violence. If you're violent, you're going to get the.
Some of the stupid shit that I used to do when I was a kid, if freaking YouTube was as big as it was now back then, I'd have gone viral a whole bunch of times, but I would have been doing some really stupid shit. You know what I mean? And I don't know. That's my point, is that people are doing really stupid shit and they're getting famous because of it. And I'm like, really? I'm like, you did what now? And you got 200 million views. You know what I mean? Like, you did what? Like, come on.
Really?
You went out and beat somebody up and got 100 million
views. What's up, Vanessa?
Get out of here. Hey, Vanessa, how we doing? Thanks for coming in.
So I do want to ask you. We're 57 minutes in. How's this treating you?
This is treating me good, bro. I'm gonna take a couple big gulps. I think I'm a little bit behind you, bro. It looks like I'm a little behind you from.
I'm just enjoying it.
Lighter from mine though, so I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know.
I mean, this beer is very delightful. If you can find it in your area, and again, we are drinking. It's a very special beer. It is the Worldwide Stout from Dogfish Head. It's the Utopia Barrel Aged Stout.
Woo!
It comes in at and I like how they hide the ABV in these, because they
very very small. Yeah, 17.2%, guys.
17.2%.
Woo! This thing is party.
These beers have to be sold in liquor stores. I think that may be nationwide
You
because
have
of the
to have a
ABV.
liquor license to sell them.
I think the ABV on a beer, the highest a beer store can sell it is like what, 14 or 15%. This is 17.2. I got these. Every one that I've got of these has been all from a liquor store, but it is the Dogfish Shed Utopia. If you don't know about the Sam Adams Utopia, that is a picture of the Utopia
that is
barrel.
a really, really expensive beer that I will not be able to afford for a very long time.
Yeah, if you look up Sam Adams Utopias and look up that trust me, it's wicked expensive.
Yeah.
But we're enjoying it 17.2%. I think we've gotten a little bit chattier throughout the show by drinking it. So
a little bit, yeah. Wow, man. This thing is delicious, bro.
It is. And we did the beer review earlier. As it sits and gets because mine was already at room temperature. So I've been getting the flavors all the way through, but you get the oak, the char, the cherry, the chocolate, the vanilla, the sugars.
And I chilled mine prior because I had my house, it was sitting out, but my house was so warm that it was really, really warm. And so I pre-chilled it. So now that it's finally back to almost room temperature, I'm starting to finally get that cherry flavor, especially. You get a little bit of that cherry on the back end. But man, it is
it's hella delightful. Hella delightful.
Yeah, they should change the name to Delightful Utopia's Barrel Aged. Because this thing is freaking awesome.
So Bacon has entered the chat, and I do want to respond to Bacon real quick.
Bacon.
So he put in my Discord. He goes, "Hey, on Friday night, should I try?"
You put that in the Poor Boys Discord.
Yeah, the Poor Boys Discord. He goes, "Should I do this?" I will say this, and Bacon, I'm not sure if you're aware, but it has to be a 10% barrel aged stout.
Has to be no, it does not have to be a stout. It just has to be barrel aged. You can't. Remember, he said he had a stout or he had a sour that was barrel aged, and he drank one of those as well. So it doesn't have to be a stout. It just has to be barrel aged.
Barrel aged
and over
beer.
10% ABV.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it has to be barrel aged beer. And it has to be on a live stream.
Vanessa. Actually, you should check it out on my channel. I did a review of Dragon's Milk. And
Dragon's Milk is a damn good beer.
Dragon's Milk. It is delicious. I did a beer review on that on my channel. I will grab that every time I see it just because it's good. It only comes in a 4-pack. It is a little bit pricey for as far as beer goes, but it is definitely worth it. The Dragon's Milk is delicious.
Yeah, like I said, Dragon's Milk is barrel aged and it is 11%. So you have to drink 9 of them in 4 hours. 9 in 4 hours. So you keep saying
4.5.
Yeah, 4.5 hours.
4.5 hours.
Drink 9 in 4.5 hours is the goal.
Yep. And it has to be on a live stream somewhere that can be documented so that we can actually verify it.
And if you go for it tonight, Bacon, put a message in the Discord because
link
I think Groovy or Oji-san have to be there to watch it just so that for validity and
my dad loves Guinness, and he used to drink the foreign extra stout. And I'll tell you what, that Guinness extra stout, bro, they literally, I mean, they're not literally, but it seems like what they do is they take the sludge off the bottom of the barrel and they bottle it and sell it to you, bro. It is thick. It is heavy. It is delicious, but it is heavy, man. I mean, I actually got it twice as heavy as a normal Guinness, dude. I love it. It is delicious.
I actually got an interesting Guinness. Now, I only got one, but I can get more because I've seen them. It is a Guinness, but it is a mint chocolate Guinness.
Ooh. Nikki might actually like that. She loves mint chocolate.
It's a mint chocolate Guinness. It clocks in at 10%. It's not barrel aged. It's just a high ABV. But it's a specialty Guinness beer. But Dragon's Milk is a damn good beer, though. And like I say, if we were to drink a 4-pack of these at 17%, I don't know if we can get through a 4-pack by yourself on these. That would be the taste good, but I chugged a beer and I'm down to this much, and I'm feeling damn good. I am fucking
Dude, I
I'm a
am
mess.
feeling great right now, bro. This beer is fantastic, dude. And like you said, it's 17.2%. Okay, so I mean, it's like drinking 3 or 4 Bud Lights at once. You know what I mean? It's a lot of alcohol content at once. It
Yes,
really
it
is.
It is. Well, are we gonna go for the extra 30, or what you thinking?
We can. I mean, we're already 3 minutes past the hour, so might as well. I mean, maybe we'll go for the 5 to the 15. You know what I mean? Cut it off there. What time was Sam going live?
In 26 minutes.
Okay. Well, we can cut it off right before hers then, and send everybody over there if you want.
I do need to use the facilitator real quick. So I'll be right back on that note. I always hate to leave.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
All right, as Katie noted, Cody, I have about 2.5 hours left. Bacon. If I drink how many Dragon's Milk for this contest, it would be 9, Vanessa. So it'd be 9 Dragon's Milk, but you have to do it in under 4.5 hours. So it would be 9. It's a full beer. It's a full 12-ounce beer. So whatever, like I said, I think the Dragon's Milk are 12 ounce. So it's a standard 12-ounce beer. So. But you have to complete it in under 4.5 hours, and it has to be documented on live stream or in another way that we can verify that it was completed. What if you did them faster? I mean, you'd still win the challenge, but I think what would happen then is it would reset the time frame for it. But again, we believe in integrity, so. If you get up to go to the bathroom and you throw up and come back, you're required to let everybody know, hey, I just puked, and it's over at that point in time. So these are really heavy and really hard to down that quickly, especially when you're talking. And I believe when Groovy did it, he had 3 or 4 of them that were over 14% ABV. So he didn't just do 10% all the way across the board. He had like 4 of them that were 14%. He had a couple 11% to 12% to 10%. So he ranged from 10% all the way up to 14%. So he didn't just drink 11% beers all the way through or 10% beers all the way through. So haven't started yet. All right. Well, like I said, let me know if you're going live. Let me know when you're going live. If you're doing it tonight or if you're doing it tomorrow. Let me know if you're doing it tonight. I might pop in a little bit later. I know we've got another stream we're going to be hopping on a little bit in a bit. Yeah, dude. See, that's the Dragon's Milk Reserve. That's actually different than the beer that I purchased. So
Bacon. This is what the bottle looks like, but it'll all be white. Like where it's brown, it'll all be white. It's just a black and white bottle, but that's what it looks like. But this is the Reserve. This has got a bourbon barrel aged stout with peanut butter, cocoa, and natural flavor. So it's like that's a 10%. So it's right on the mark. But the original Dragon's Milk is 11%. The original.
Yeah, the Reserve, like I said, the Reserve is actually different than the standard Dragon's Milk. I believe they are both 11%. But the Reserve the brewing process is slightly different than the actual Dragon's Milk itself. So those are 2 different beers. You have your Dragon's Milk and your Dragon's Milk Reserve. I believe the Dragon's Milk Reserve is 11%, correct, Chad?
Yeah, the Dragon's Milk, the original Dragon's Milk, just the black and white label, is 11%. Yeah, the Reserves, they have 4 different types of Reserves. I have 3 of the 4. So I have the peanut butter one, I have the cinnamon one, and I can't remember the other ones. I have 3 of the 4. There's 4 this year of the reserves. Yep. Like I said, there's 4 of them, and I've got 3. And I can't think of all 4. It's like a peanut butter.
But they're so what ABV are they? They're 11 as well, or are they higher?
Well, the one that hold on.
Like you just had it, bro.
Well, I had one, but I have a different one as well. So the one that I just showed you, the peanut butter, it's 11 or 10.
10. Okay.
If my camera will focus.
Usually the flavored ones have a little bit lower ABV just because of the additives and the flavors, the flavorings they're adding to the beer itself. I got you. I see it. I got you. Okay.
So the peanut butter is 10, and then I have the other one, which is the salted caramel. And this is 11.
11. Okay.
So they're gonna range in all different.
Yeah. Right.
And I have the other one, but these are all 2021s though. These are not this year's. Those
are last year's. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have one more of the reserved, and then I have one original 2021. So I love Dragon's Milk. I had my first one probably about a year ago, and every time I see Dragon's Milk, I snag it. Did you order any of the Dragon's Milk original? I have not. The origin.
I have not ordered any of the Dragon's milk origin this year. No.
Because if I believe New Holland is in. Where is New Holland?
I don't have one of those bottles, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, it's Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Michigan.
Nice. There you go.
Thank you, Vanessa. All right. You said it right when I said it. I was like, Michigan.
I was going to say, like, Vanessa knows her fucking.
Well, Vanessa's got a cellar.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell she's a good beer drinker because she talks about a bunch of stuff that she has in her cellar. I'm like, and that's what I have. I counted my boxes today. I have 5 boxes full of stouts.
Nice.
It's ridiculous. Like I said, I have an issue. I have a hoarding issue. I see a new stout or a high ABV stout or something I've seen on a beer review, and I'm like,
beer hoarding is okay. Beer hoarding is allowed, bro. It's allowed. That's part of drinking beer. Beer hoarding is okay. Now, hoarding in general, not okay, but beer hoarding, it's one of the okay ones, okay? Or, if you want to, hoard a bunch of the, God's green herb in a humidifier or a humidor, that's pretty dope too. You got to do what you got to do. Hey, how much of this you got left? Because I'm about to down what I got left because we got about 20 minutes left of this stream. Yeah, let's do it, bro. Let's top this off.
You know what?
Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thank you, everybody, for coming in and hanging out. We've had an awesome time. We always have an awesome time with you guys. Cheers, brother. Let's down this and finish up this stream here in a few minutes.
Woo! Good to the very last drop, baby. Woo!
That's gonna kick my ass in a few minutes, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be up on streams telling everybody to go fuck. No,
I had a little.
I'm not.
I had a little more than I was expecting, bro. You know what I mean? When you're chugging a beer and you're like, oh, there's not that much left, and you chug it, and you're like, whoa, okay, stop.
Well,
stop.
That's a little bit too much.
Yeah, a little too much. I had a little dribble out the side because I wasn't expecting as much to come out. Glad I found the stream. Thank you. Hell yeah. Well, we're always glad to have you in, Vanessa, for sure. Especially, like I said, I love Dragon's Milk. It's freaking awesome. New Holland is freaking amazing. Not just the Dragon's Milk. They have a lot of other beers that are absolutely amazing as well.
And Vanessa, I just sent Pigskin a bunch of beers from my cellar for him to try that he does not get in his area. So I sent him 3 of the the 2021 BCSs. I sent him the original, the Cherrywood and the Cola.
Oh,
I sent him some Martin House beers. I sent him some stouts, some sours.
yes.
So he got a nice care package of beer.
I did actually, and just today I released the beer review for the original Salty Lady, which was very salty and very sour. It's got a lemon kind of after kick, but with it being the standard Salty Lady and no flavoring added to it, man, that you got that salt, which I'm a huge when I do my margaritas, like I put salt in the mix, then I put salt on the rim. You know what I mean? I'm a salt guy.
You know what we need to make while I'm there. And I'm gonna be disappointed if we don't make it.
We add it to the list of things we have to do while you're here.
Beeritas.
I'm down.
Beeritas.
I'm down.
We need to make some good beeritas. And for those that don't know, I am going to the Pacific Northwest in July for July 4th and my birthday the 6th. So I'll be there for an entire week staying with Pigskin and
you will
Blue
actually
Farm.
be here for, I think it's like almost 8 days basically.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're going to a Mariners game on the 2nd of July. Me, Lone Star, grilling and chilling with Mojo, and my little buddy Carter. We're all going to a Mariners game. It's going to be dope. It's going to be Carter's first Mariners game. He doesn't know it, but he got a bunch of Mariners. He's in the other room. He can't hear me.
Okay.
But no, he got some pretty cool stuff. My son Carter's his 6th birthday today. So we have a
happy birthday,
frog,
Carter.
we have a frog cake. We have a frog cake that he picked out. He wanted green cupcakes, but they found a frog cake, and so he's like, I want the frog. So we're gonna eat. Apparently we're eating frog tonight for dinner. But oh my goodness. It's gonna be fun, man. We got a lot of stuff planned. Pay attention. Watch in the description in the description of my videos on my channel on Pigskin. I do have the link to my TikTok. I know Chad has his TikTok. By the time that he gets here, we will have a Poor Boys TikTok started probably way before that, so we can put some content out on that while he's here. We're going to be doing some Shami challenges that we are going to be borrowing from Sir Shami out in Australia.
And I'm going to be and we're going to work on a cool thumbnail because I'm going to be streaming from the Mariners game, and I'm sure OG-san will as well. Or not OG-san, Mojo. But yeah. I'm gonna be so whenever my plane lands on that Friday night, my camera will be going and I will be streaming from walking off the airplane till I get to their house. I'm gonna bring my selfie,
and I'll have something very special for you when I pick you up from the airport.
Nice.
Jungle
Bob, what up, Jungle Bob?
Jungle Bob, how we doing? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you popping in. You do have a package that's going to be on its way soon, too. I forgot to tell you that earlier. You have a package coming. Me and Nikki got you something that's going to be on the way here soon. I'm actually going to be sending it back in the same box you sent me.
Well, with
all the packing, so you're getting everything back, bro.
If it's beer, keep it, because I would just.
It's not. It's not.
Okay.
It's not. It's something different, and it needs the padding. So the bubble wrap that the beers were wrapped in is then going to be reused as bubble wrap.
And are you sticking my brother's trophy in there as well? Did you finish the trophy?
I'm yes and no. I have, but I have not finished the painting process. I got to figure that out. So I'm going to do that here soon.
Well, text me a picture of it so I can at least show my brother and say, this is what you're getting, but we're painting it, or he's painting it, but you will get it.
Yep. All right. I will send it to you, bro, for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be dope once I'm done. I got to do a little bit of repair work because the way that I printed it on a base, and so like when you pull it off the printer, the base actually peels away from the actual print. It's just to be able to get it off the pad or the print surface easier. And so when I did that, the front portion of it kind of broke, and so I've got to use some putty and sand it down and fix it. So it won't take me long, but I got to get it done and send it out to him for sure. So
Gotcha. I said, if you're sending beer, just hold on to it. But if you say for not sending beer, then
Yeah, it's something that I mean, I could technically wait until you're here for it, but then
but
you
to
would
bring
have
it back home would have to be a pain in the ass.
Well, and it really wouldn't, but you're probably going to want to use it while you're here. And if you use it while you're here, then it becomes illegal to take on the airplane. So,
I smell you stepping in, Grasshopper.
Yeah.
I smell you stepping in.
That's why it's coming to you.
I
and you'll get
smell
it before
what
you
you're
come up
stepping
here.
in.
Yeah, there you go.
I got you.
You're picking up what I'm putting down, bro. You're picking it up.
Jungle Bob, I do have stickers, but let me preface this when I say this. Hold on. Let me. And I would love to trade with you, Jungle Bob. But hold on. Because if you say you don't want these, then I'm still going to send them to you anyway.
He's like, you're getting them anyway, so whatever.
I can't find my baggie. Fuck. Okay, it doesn't matter. Oh shit. Hold on. I say this, and then I don't have my stickers readily available. Jay has some of my stickers.
I do, but my wife has hid them so that the kids don't get them, and I was not privy to their location. So I don't know where they went. I do have them. I just don't know.
Let me do this, Jungle Bob. So let me do this. So my channel name used to be Lone Star Beer Reviews. So I have that sticker. And I also have that sticker that says Lone Star Beer. That was my original Lone Star Beer Reviews logo. So I have that one and that one, but they are tiny. They are small. But if you want to do a trade, I can send you a couple of both. But those are my two stickers that I do have. But obviously, it doesn't say Lone Star's Lounge. It is. I have not made new stickers yet, which that is next on my agenda. I do have them. They're buried underneath some notebooks, and yeah, I'm too drunk right now.
Cody says,
I drank
a small one, Jungle Bob sticker. That is.
Shut up, Cody. Shut up, Cody.
Shut up, Cody.
Drank one, drunk. Oh my god, this thing fucked me up,
dude.
folks.
I just poured.
This thing
you know
fucked
what?
me
You know
up.
what you need to do? You know what you need to do? We're gonna end the stream just how we started it.
We're gonna chug a beer.
Yep.
Okay, let me get a beer. Hold on. Let me get a beer. Let me woosah real quick. Hold on. Let me get a beer. I'm not gonna go throw up, folks.
I'm about to go throw up real quick. Hold on. I'll be right back.
I did eat a lot before I came over.
Oh my goodness. If you guys email your address, I'll send you some. It's on my about page. Would love to have them. Yes. And we are actually going to be getting Poor Boys stickers made up as well as stickers for my channel as well for Pigskin Blitz. So we will definitely get in touch with some people and get those sent out because I know we want to have some of them before the 4th. I've also got a few other things that are going to be created and set up for the 4th of July that we're going to have, and we'll showcase on the many videos and live streams that we will be doing that day.
And Jungle Bob, let me just make sure I'm subscribed to you because I can throw you a link out there as well. Where you at? Let me make sure I am subscribed to you. Oh my god, I feel fucking horrible. I'm not, but let me share your link out, bud. I think all of us as a community, we all know each other and we're all connected. So let me fill out Jungle Bob's real quick because I don't know if y'all know him, but he did jump up on our panel a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, get connected with him, and then once we get Poor Boys stickers and all the other stickers that I have to get made, I got freaking Blue Farm stickers and all sorts of other things that I got to get ordered. So once I place a sticker order with a bunch of stickers, we can get things for everybody sent out. So.
And Jungle Bob, I did just subscribe, so we'll send you an email from the Poor Boys, and we'll give you both of our addresses from that email address. What's up, Nikki?
Hello, just grab some pizza.
Yeah, she's been awesome. She's keeping the kids corralled while I'm live right now. So,
well, Wolfie says, "Welcome to the caveman's cave." Don't believe me? Look at them two. Low brow, looking like they want to hit stuff with sticks. Oh,
we should change the name to the Beard Boys.
What up,
The
Dustin?
Beard
What up, brother?
Boys. What is up, Dustin? King Poobah, how you doing, man?
And by the way, I don't have the ball anymore. I did take it to the kitchen, but
I am actually
call-
really looking forward to meeting King Poobah. I'm going and staying at Dustin and Courtney's over at White Family Farm. I'm actually staying at their house for a few days for a members only meetup that we're doing in June, and I am really stoked. I'm probably gonna do some live streams from Pigskin Blitz from there. Definitely gonna be drinking a bunch. Hold on, are you pouring your beer? Okay, I already poured mine. I'm just waiting on you, buddy.
Okay, go ahead.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not chugging it yet. Yes, we are definitely going to be drinking beers. I am planning. Okay, look, this is going to be the first time since my 5-year-old was born that me and my wife will not have our children. We did not get a honeymoon. If we wanted to go on date night, we took our kids with us. So this is going to be the first time that we will not have any children, and we will be like 8 states away from our children. So, I'm planning on drinking many beers.
Hey,
right.
Dustin, I will say this, and I'm going to say the same thing to Pigskin as well. Go to your local liquor store and see if you can find the Dogfish Head Utopias. Because if not, I can send those up to y'all to where y'all can do a beer review together. Because we just drank a Dogfish Head Utopia, and we drank one beer, and we're both feeling pretty damn good right now.
I'm good.
Off of one beer, and we're about to chug a beer to end the show.
You know what I did? You know what I did though? This is a 16-ounce glass. Okay, I know you have 12 ounces in yours. I used a second beer and topped mine off so that we would hopefully end our chug at the same time.
You're an asshole. You're an asshole.
You know I love you, brother.
And if y'all don't know what we're talking about, he can obviously he's opened his throat. He's opened his throat many of times.
Just play the video and they'll know why.
Oh my god!
It should be on there.
Oh, it's there. It's there.
The very
asshole. I love you though. So
that's funny, dude. I don't know. There's actually another one that you did that you're gonna get a duet from, and I'm not even gonna tell you which one it is yet. It's gonna be fun.
And I have a feeling it's gonna be the sunglasses one.
It's not. And I knew you were gonna say that one, and I may do one for that one, but it's not, bro. And you won't even. I guarantee you won't even be able to guess which one it is. I bet you money.
It's going to be the pizza one or the one bite, or I'm guessing it's probably the one bite.
Nope.
You know? Well,
does this help? Does this help?
Oh, the winking one where I close both eyes.
I'm gonna do a duet and be like, "Did you mean to
wink?" Yeah, I tried to wink after a long night of drinking, and at 3 o'clock in the morning, I went to go wink, and both my eyes go beep. I was like,
But he took an instant power nap, guys. Instant power nap, and then came back too. Like, oh wait, what was I doing?
Yeah.
All right. Let's
so
go ahead and chug these out. Hey, everybody, thank you for coming in. We love you. Thank you for supporting the Poor Boys. Guys. And cheers, everybody. Let's do this.
Cheers.
Wolfie. Did you read Wolfie's comment?
I'm not reading it out loud. No. But yes, I read it.
Do I need to click on it?
No.
Oh man.
I didn't say shit about it. Whenever I don't say shit about
Have
his
a good
comment,
night, Jungle
that
Bob.
means I'm ignoring him.
See, and I agree. This glass,
It's hard
the
to
beer
chug out
can,
of.
it's the beer can glass, so it is shaped like a beer can.
It has that lip.
It is not meant for chugging. Now, you give me a standard 14-ounce pint glass, I'll chug it twice as fast as this because that's 10 times easier.
And I will
So-
say this. I will say this too. Not
Cheers,
even to my
Megan.
defense. Fuck my defense. But just in general, it doesn't matter how fast or how slow you chug a beer. The fact is, you don't stop chugging till it's done.
That's what
Right?
she said.
Don't stop chugging till it's done.
Don't stop chugging till it's done.
that's what I told her. Doesn't matter how fast or how slow, as long as you get it done.
Yeah.
And King Poopa, I do have Das Boot. I participated in a Das Boot chug last year. It was about 93 seconds to chug.
What's
A
a
liter
DOS
of beer.
boot? I have not done that. What is that?
It is a 1 liter boot.
I'm
It's a
down.
it's a liter of beer, and you chug it as fast as you possibly can.
Is it sold that way, or do you have to go to a bar to do
Nope,
this?
nope.
or-
You can order it off Amazon. Just type in 1 liter Das Boot. You can order
DOS
it off
boot?
Amazon.
All right. Well, that's enough. I might order that right now. Hold on.
Yep, because a few people of our community got one, and Phil has a 2 liter Das Boot, but you just want the 1 liter Das Boot because getting a 2 liter,
Who says?
I mean, fucking A, do it, bro.
Says I
Do
don't
it.
want the 2 liter. Wait a minute. There's a 2 liter?
There's a 2 liter and
on.
a 1 liter. I got the 1 liter Das Boot. And Wolf, y'all, I see you as chugging Dar's fist. So
All right. I may have to order me one of these, bro.
are you doing the 2 liter or the 1 liter?
Hell yeah, the 2 liter, bro.
That thing is
These things
massive.
look fucking badass, bro. They aren't even that expensive, bro. I mean, you're talking like 20
They're like
bucks.
8. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I got mine at my local beer store. It's like $10 for a liter, but I know for the 2 liter, it's about 15 to 20. So yeah, it's on Amazon.
Hey, did our friend go live yet? Did she go live yet? Because it is that time.
Hold on.
If she is, drop the link and we'll do a raid real quick, and then we'll shut her down, and then I'm gonna get my kids in bed, and then I'm gonna jump up over there and hang out.
I'm looking.
2 liters, that's crazy. I will do it, bro. I will chug 2 liters. I will fucking do it. I'm gonna
God,
order it.
everybody and their brother is live right now. Holy shit. Everybody.
Hey, you know what? That's okay. That's okay. You do what you do. I've always been told since I started YouTube, you do what you do. You don't worry about anybody else. You do you. And that's what we're doing. We're doing our shit, man.
Hold on. So we're going to do hashtag.
Hold on. Is she live?
Yeah, hold on. I'm about to drop the link here in a second.
Let me get over there real quick. God, I love that
And
picture
for-
she's got up there. Kathy's up there.
So for everybody who is
I
in the
love
chat,
the
we're going to do a Poor Boys raid, and I'm about to drop the who's all live. A lot of people fishy, or not fishy yet. Sorry, little fish, Marcel. A lot of people are live. But we're going over to Samantha Lee's. I'm gonna do the
Yes.
Poor Boy raid over at Samantha Lee's. I'm about to share the audio.
Did you
Hold
drop
on
the
one
link?
second. Yep, it is there. Bring it up, and I'm gonna bring the video back down.
Yeah, bring the video and the audio up.
You want me to bring the video too?
Well, I mean, if you're already there, I mean, you might as well.
Kimberly, rocking with Jack.
There you go.
It
Good.
works too, because
But you just dropped the link.
that
So.
works too. He'll take
No.
it. I'm sure.
Raven.
Yeah, I do.
Downright.
All right.
That'll be Jack's new.
Ready?
nickname. Oh, Jack,
Go
I
for
love
it.
Yeah.
You do it because you're logged in under Poor Boys. I'm
I don't know
not.
where.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, I'm doing it
I
from
don't know.
me and from Poor Boys. So
I don't
I'll
know.
do it from me. You do it from you.
Good
Oh,
to
well.
see you. I forgot I can do this. I'm gonna
I just
start
did.
my,
The eyes.
Go for it. Go for it.
15 in the chat. What's up, everybody? Good to see you. Happy Friday.
Poor boy raid.
Yeah, poor boy raid. Yay. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, good to see you, Lone Star. Hey, Polar Bear. Good to see you. What's up, guys? These are the
Lone
here's
Star
poor boys
and-
right here. Lone Star and Pigskin. Those are the poor boys right there. Poor boys is their channel. It's a lot of fun. How's it going, Destinations Chronicles? Wow, been a while. Good to see you.
Love you, Samantha
Cody
Lee.
O.
But
Thank you, buddy. Good to see you, man. Let me know if you want a link. You're more than welcome to join. I know how you are about live stuff.
Yeah,
so.
check out
Doug
the
the
Poor
guitarist. Welcome. Yep.
Check
You
those
gotta
out.
check out the Poor Boys. Yep, check out.
Yeah,
Poor
they're
Boys.
good, they're good
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
They are good guys. Samantha, I'm saying, been busy working.
We'll wait until
Really,
they
I
actually
don't
see the
blame you.
Poor
It's
Boys
like, you know,
channel. Hold on a
I
second.
understand.
I love those too. I really do.
Everyone greeting each other. Hey, Wolfie, how you doing, buddy? Where did I miss Wolfie's chat? Oh, there it is, Wolfblade. Okay.
All right. So with that being said, we're probably going to show, and also the reason why I don't want to say Fishy is because I've always called her Marcel or Fish, and I just happened to say Fishy on accident. I would either stick to Fish or Marcel.
Yes. Thank you for coming in, Marcel, for sure.
Just yeah. Follow my lead. Do as I do. Please.
Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, like that's what I tell my kids all the time. Look, do what I do, or do what I say, not what I do. Okay,
yeah.
Like if I do something stupid, please don't do that.
Yeah, there's somebody else that I call Fishy, and it's not Marcel. I always call her Fish or Marcel, and I just happened to say Fishy on accident, so that was my fault.
Hey, Cody, thanks for coming in, man. Cheers to you, buddy. We're gonna end this, and I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. I'm gonna chug one more beer. Fuck it, I don't care. So
fucking,
I'm gonna chug one more, and then we're gonna end the stream. So love you guys. Thanks for showing up to the Poor Boys, and we'll see you next time.
Love you guys. Thank y'all for all subscribing. Thank y'all for being here. If you're new here, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will see y'all next time. Stay positive. Fuck the negative. We love you guys.
Later.